So today I want to share with you, awesome people, something that will dramatically help you think in English. It's a secret. And like the best of the secrets, it's always been there in front of your eyes. I call it the F factor, and it's crucial for fluent English. But let me start from the beginning. To think, you need to create a habit. A habit is something you do automatically, like breathing or thinking in your own language. These are just habits, and like any habit, even thinking in English can be acquired. The best way is to actually speak the language. But this creates a problem, because to become fluent, you need to think, and to think, you need to speak, and to speak, you need to become fluent. And as you can see, it creates a never-ending loop without an end. Have you ever heard of the concept of comfort zone? I'm sure you did. The comfort zone is the area only surrounded by things you know. And thinking in your own language is exactly inside this zone. So as long as you try to stay within this loop, you keep going round and round because you're only doing things you feel comfortable with. But lucky for you, you don't have to get out of your comfort zone. You only need to make it bigger. And this is when the F factor comes to play. Plain and simple, the F factor is the ability to enjoy looking foolish. Looking foolish is doing something that makes you appear silly or not very smart. Yes, I mean it. The secret is make a fool of yourself enough times that you stop worrying about other people's opinions. I have made a fool of myself a lot of times. Really, you have no idea of the many times I blushed because I said something wrong, felt ridiculous, said something inappropriate, lost opportunities, you name it. And you should do that. Even your comfort zone changes and it becomes larger because you transformed every such thoughts into experiences. What you previously thought was bad becomes a lesson to learn, an experience to remember, of which you are finally comfortable. You see, you didn't get out of your comfort zone, you simply focused on making your comfort zone bigger. So next time you're called to speak English, give it a try, even if you have no idea what to say. The more you do it, the more you start noticing the reactions of the people around you, and you'll start realizing that we're all in this together. And if you wanna be fluent, you gotta make mistakes. But you may say, this is easy for you. When I am there and I have to talk, it's all confusing. How can I think in English when my mind is so busy? I hear you, my friend. All you need is a way to simplify all the information you have. So when you have to speak English, every piece of information is right there, waiting for you and ready to be used. In fact, I've prepared something special for you. By clicking the join button below, you gain access to a lot of benefits to help you reach the full fluency you desire. And to do this, I've designed two membership levels: English Starter and English Learner. As an English Starter, you gain access to our exclusive Discord community. Here you can ask any question related to learning English. You can also find other English-speaking partners and join our monthly coaching calls. They're your chance to chat directly with me, so I can personally help you reach your language learning goals. As an English learner, I'll personally guide you step by step on how to truly think in English. Every week, in fact, I'll host a 1-hour English lesson right here on YouTube. These lessons are exclusive for members. and you learn step by step all my secrets about pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. You can watch and re-watch every lesson as many times as you want. They'll be stored in your membership tab forever, so you don't have to worry if you miss one. So in a nutshell, I'm here to offer you access to a full English course, a community of English learners with your same goal of fluency, and monthly coaching calls to make sure you're on the right track. If you're ready to start seriously improving your English, click the join button below. And welcome to your new English Learning Hub.